World Trade Center is already busy. 2 towers, 110 stories each. Over 50,000 people working inside. Another 200,000 passing through the complex every day. Built to hold the weight of a city. Offices, elevators, escalators, restaurants. Everything that moves people and paper at scale. On the 64th floor of the North Tower, Genelle Guzman-McMillan sits at her desk. She's working as an office assistant for the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, 9 months into the job. Outside, the sky is clear, visibility for miles. Genelle leans back in her chair, coffee in hand. Suddenly, without warning, the floor shifts. A deep, unnatural vibration runs through the building, like metal under stress. Genelle looks up. Chairs slide, drawers rattle. Something isn't right. Genelle stands and walks towards the window. Papers are floating past the glass, hundreds of them. Twisting, falling. No one is evacuating. No one is running. There are murmurs around the room. Someone says a plane might have hit the building. Another says they aren't sure. The alarm hasn't gone off. The intercom is silent. No evacuation has been ordered. People look at each other, waiting for leadership. For something. The emergency protocol is simple. Stay in place unless instructed otherwise. That's what they were told in training. And so they wait. 15 people remain on the floor. Genelle is one of them. She started working at the Port Authority in January of this year. 9 months on the job. It's still new, but she likes it. She and Rosa Gonzalez began on the same day. Both office assistants. Both are still adjusting. They stay close. Genelle calls her boyfriend. He tells her a plane hit the tower.
Get out! I'm coming to meet you. I'll be outside Century 21.
I love you. I'll see you outside.
She says she'll come, but she doesn't move yet. She tries her cousin. The phone connects.
You're where? You're in the World Trade Center? Get out. You have to get out, now.
Genelle's heart is racing, but her body is still. She hangs up and walks toward the hallway. She walks into the conference room. A television is on. Live news footage shows the North Tower on fire. Smoke is pouring from the upper floors. Then on screen, a second plane hits the South Tower. No one in the room speaks. The broadcast confirms it. This is a terrorist attack. Genelle feels the words settle inside her, heavy and unfamiliar. She doesn't fully understand it. She grew up in Trinidad. Terrorism was something abstract, distant. Not this. Rosa suddenly begins wheezing, clutching her chest. She's having an asthma attack. The group helps her sit, stay calm. No one panics, but the fear is spreading. Still, they wait. Eventually, Pasquale walks to the stairwell door with a flashlight. He opens it, checks. The stairs are clear. He turns to the group and says what everyone is thinking. They've been up here for over an hour. No one is coming. They have to leave. Genelle walks back to her desk and makes one last call to her boyfriend. It goes to
Please leave your
voicemail.
message after the tone.
Then she hangs up the phone, picks up her bag. Rosa takes her hand. Together they head for the stairs. 15 of them in total. The stairwell is dim, but intact. Concrete underfoot. Emergency lighting faint along the walls. Pasquale leads. Genelle follows close behind him. Rosa is just beside her, their hands still linked. Behind them, others begin to file in, older colleagues. They call out every few floors to check on each other. The responses echo faintly from above and below. Everyone is still moving. The group begins to pick up speed. Rosa urges Genelle to take off her boots to make it easier, but she refuses. They're high-heeled, sleek, and she wants to look okay when she gets out. The stairwells seem endless, each landing marked by a new number, 62, 61, 60. The air is thickening slightly, but they can still breathe. They see firefighters coming up the stairs, the first sign of official response. One tells them to keep moving down, to stay to the side. That's all they need to hear. If rescue is heading up, then the way out must be open. Floor by floor, they descend. Genelle can feel the pressure in her calves. The boots boots pinch. Rosa keeps glancing over, urging her again. But Genelle waves her off. She says she's fine. By the time they reach the 30s, the light has started to change. The air feels heavier now, warmer, denser. The walls are beginning to carry sound, metal groaning, a low rumble from somewhere above. They keep going. At the 13th floor landing, Genelle slows. The boots are cutting into her heels. Every step has been harder than the last. Rosa is still beside her, urging her to keep going. But Genelle shakes her head. She steps to the wall. Her breathing is shallow. Her calves burn. She tells Rosa she needs a moment, just to take the boots off. She crouches, resting one hand on the railing, the other on her thigh. She reaches for the zipper, then the sound hits, not like anything before. A deep, cracking detonation from above. The stairwell shudders. The walls begin to move. Genelle looks up. The ceiling splits open. Steel screams. Concrete fractures. The stairwell comes down in a single, unstoppable wave. She's thrown backward. Rosa slips from reach, gone in an instant, her footsteps trailing upward. Everything collapses. The world goes black. Everything is still. Genelle is trapped beneath the rubble. She can't see anything. Dust coats her mouth and eyes. The air is heavy and dry. She tries to move but can't. One arm is pinned beneath her chest. Her legs are twisted and immobile. Her head is wedged between slabs of concrete. Only her right hand is free. It's silent. No alarms, no shouting, nothing but her own breathing. She waits. Time is unclear. At first she thinks she might be dreaming. She tries to move again and realizes this is real. There is no light. She cannot tell what direction anything is. She hears nothing from outside. She begins to pray. Not in full sentences, just thoughts. Memories of her daughter, of Trinidad, of her mother's voice when she used to pray. She asks God for help, for a second chance. She falls in and out of awareness. She can't feel her legs anymore. Her mouth is dry. Her throat burns from the dust. Hours pass. There are moments when she thinks she might not survive. At one point, the pain becomes too much. She tells God that if she has to die, let it happen now. She doesn't want to keep feeling this. She reaches up with her right hand. It's the only part of her body she can move. There's a small space above her, just enough to keep her hand raised. She keeps it there and waits. Genelle doesn't know how long she's been there. Her body is stiff. Her mouth is dry. Her right hand is still raised above her head, the only thing she can move. She keeps praying, keeps asking for help, keeps asking to live. Then, someone grabs her hand, a real hand, firm, warm. The man speaks.
Genelle, I've got you. My name is Paul.
His voice is steady. He tells her to hold on. He says she's going to be okay.
I'm not going to let you go. Keep talking. Help is coming.
She holds his hand tightly, tries to see him, but her eyes are swollen shut. Dust is caked into her skin. Paul keeps speaking.
Say your name. Let them know where you are.
Genelle manages to whisper it. Her name, and that she's on the 13th floor. Minutes pass, maybe more. Then Paul says he hears the rescue team. He tells her again.
I'm not going to let you go.
But then he does. Another hand reaches in. A new voice speaks.
I see her.
They ask her name. She answers again. They tell her to stay with them. They're getting her out. Metal is cut away. Dust shifts. Then the rescuers lift her out. First her shoulders, then her torso, then her legs. She's strapped onto a stretcher. She hears a voice say, she's alive. As they carry her up through the debris, she can feel air moving. Then, sunlight. It hits her face. She can't open her eyes, but she knows what it is. She's out. Genelle Guzman-McMillan is the last person pulled alive from the ruins of the World Trade Center. She was trapped for 27 hours. At the hospital, doctors diagnose a crushed leg injury. She undergoes 4 surgeries. One doctor tells her she may never walk again. A fifth surgery saves her leg. She spent nearly 2 months in recovery. Physical therapy follows for a year. All 14 co-workers who evacuated with her are confirmed dead, including Rosa Gonzalez and Pasquale. The man named Paul, who held her hand and called her by name, is never found. No one on the rescue team claims to be him. Genelle returns to work at the Port Authority. She remains there for over 2 decades. She speaks publicly about her survival, not as luck, but as a moment of grace, a turning point. She says, "If God could save me from under all that concrete and steel, he must have a purpose for my life. So I live to share what he did."